We want to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Touring and Cruises. Here's something you might not know. Booking with a travel advisor doesn't cost you anything. Disney pays them after you travel. You'll pay the same price you see online, but Touring and Cruises adds an enhanced level of service. Their expert advisors watch for discounts and apply them automatically, even after you book. And it's not just Disney. They can help with cruises, Universal, and all kinds of vacations. Whether you want help planning it all or just someone in your corner if plans change, they're here to help. And yes, they'll wait on hold with Disney 4 hours, so you don't have to. So when you're ready to plan your next trip, head to touringandcruises.com and tell them Rope Drop Radio sent you. Now, let's rope drop.
Helping you navigate the Disney parks.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
You're listening to Rope Drop Radio.
Welcome to another Rope Drop Radio. I am Doug McKnight, and I am here all alone. Lauren has fled the country, ran to Europe, and is not on this week's Rope Drop Radio. That's right. So I have a guest coming on. Don't worry, it's not just going to be me going on like a 40-minute soliloquy about my love for the People Mover. We have something better than that. We have a trip report coming up. And what's better than a trip report with a guest that I can pester and poke at? My own flesh and blood. So we will get to that trip report later on. And hopefully Lauren had a good time in Europe. Or has, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure when this show comes out even. The time is swirling at Rope Drop Radio as we prepare for our trip coming up. That's right. We'll be there August 30th through September 2nd. If you're in the area, come say hi. There's a possibility I might get in a day early. We'll see. We might finagle something in a little earlier to say hi to some people. But if you do book through Touring and Cruises, you get a $25 Disney gift card for a 3-night stay with a 3-day ticket. Also, I'm flying Breeze down. Can't wait. I'm excited to fly Breeze out of the Lincoln Airport. And you don't have to book with Touring and Cruises to come hang out and chat at one of the meetups. You can also join an email list that I haven't emailed anybody from, but we have it. It's on the show notes. Then the big trip, Rope Drop Radio spring trip, the springtime surprise. I got signed up for not one, but 2 races because I wasn't the one doing the signing up and they just kept signing me up for things. Fortunately, the challenge was full and they couldn't stick me into the challenge. I'm most worried about getting up every morning. But if you want to come and you haven't signed up for the springtime surprise, come down April 8th through the 11th and cheer. I'm going to need all the cheering I can get. I want to run past a giant sign that says, "Go Doug, Rope Drop Radio," or something of that sort. So come on down. Before Rope Drop, you cheer for a really slow-moving human, and then you go Rope Drop and have fun. And then we'll do meetups later in the day. We'll have a meetup every day. So there you go. Springtime surprise coming up. And Patrons. Join Patreon. It's Patreon/Rope Drop Radio. Lots of good stuff. We have an after show, which we record after the show. It's our decompression time. And today we're going to talk with our guest what it's like living in Florida for the summer as a Midwesterner. So we're going to discuss that. And then you get the news once a week. I record that on Sundays. Lauren did a couple episodes filling for me while I was in Europe, so that was good. But we do that in different tiers, get different things. Go check them out. All right, another great way to help the show is leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star review. We will love you forever. Eternally. All right, here we go. This one's titled The Best, that's all caps, podcast by Leah Spears. This is one, I've already screwed it up, guys, sorry. This is my one and only Disney podcast that keeps me feeling connected to the parks all the way from Colorado. I love my Friday tradition of listening to the latest episode during leg day. People at the gym think I'm crazy, but Lauren and Doug get me pumped. Keep it up, guys. I feel very motivational after reading that. I'm going to try to bring the energy, Leah, so that the legs are, That's what gets you around the park. Then your feet don't get as tired. Guy can't skip leg day and be a Disney fan. So, all right, next up, the Stuffy of the Week. No, Lauren's not here. How do we have a Stuffy of the Week? Well, don't worry. I saved this little guy from the garage sale last year. Head over to YouTube. Put a comment in. Let us know who it is and why it's your favorite character from that movie. Or if it's not your favorite character for that movie, which it should be, tell me what is your favorite character. Or where do you find this dude at Walt Disney World? A very great spot at Walt Disney World. Like, this one is fantastic. Like, I can't say who it is and talk about my love for it, which is killing me. But this is my Stuffy of the Week. I saved it from the garage sale. We had a big garage sale, and the kids got rid of a lot of things. And this was just in the bin of Stuffies. And I said, no. I refuse to let this one go. So we're just I don't know where to put it. I don't have a spot. You know what it is. Stuffy of the Week. Hold it here for a little bit. So, all right, we're going to get to a trip report after this break. Hey, Nebraska rope droppers. Getting to the magic just got easier. The Lincoln Airport now offers nonstop flights to Orlando twice a week on Breeze Airways. Every Wednesday and Saturday. Skip the layovers and get straight to Mickey faster than ever. I've flown Breeze myself. It's a great experience with one of the youngest fleets in the sky, flying only Airbus A220s. So next time you're planning a Disney vacation, start at Lincoln Airport, your shortcut to the magic. And we are back. It's time for me to bring on a guest. And everybody that listened to that first 5 minutes is like, thank goodness, it's not just Doug anymore. So I'm going to welcome on, from Florida, a frequent park goer this summer, my daughter, Sam. Welcome to the show, Sam.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, I mean, we were worried it was too soon, but we spread it out the best we can. We got some other stuff we're doing. But yeah, welcome back. So you went with different groups of friends to the park this summer while living down in Jacksonville, Florida. And so we thought different groups, different dynamics, right?
Oh, yes.
That was you. You're the person that's supposed to answer that question.
I'm supposed to answer that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got sidetracked thinking about the fact that I've got a question for you. Can people see my face on the YouTube video as well from the first 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. You might want to watch the YouTube video for my facial reaction.
I can't wait because you were reacting to my nonsense and nonsensicalness, which people will enjoy.
I need Lauren to come back.
Yeah. I'm not going to work hard enough at editing the video to get rid of your face. Yeah. All right. So who went with you on this trip that we're talking about and why did you go?
So this trip I had Alexis, one of my other roommates, with me. She's from Colorado Springs and she hadn't been to Disney since she was 10, I think.
Okay.
Young enough she doesn't really remember much except for Space Mountain. All she remembers. So, yeah. So I brought Alexis down and we went to the parks for 2 days. She flew in on Friday. We went to the parks Saturday and Sunday, and then I drove back on Monday. She flew out on Monday morning.
Yeah, you drove back early Monday and went to work, didn't you?
I did, in fact. That was not a good choice.
It's a very different thing than anything we've ever done before, being more local, right?
Yeah, I should not have gone back to work after that.
Did you accidentally do a calculation that blew up a jet, or what happened at work that you shouldn't have gone back to work? Or is that classified?
I just needed a nap. I don't let me touch important things. For good reason. But
nothing exploded.
No, nothing explodes.
Yeah, that would have made the news. We would have heard about it.
Yeah, you would have.
All right. And so where did you stay on this trip and why?
We stayed at Pop Century, and we stayed there because it's on the Skyliner and it's nice and cheap. We are college students, and I've got the values down this summer.
So you're cheap college students, but not cheap enough that you're saving the $10 to $20 for an All-Stars.
Yeah, with the annual pass discount on the rooms, it was like a $10 difference a night, which is definitely worth it. $30 whole dollars. Ooh.
Yeah, $30 whole dollars split between two people. The Skyliner is definitely worth more than $5 a day, you feel?
Oh, 100%, yeah. And we didn't even rope drop with it at any point either. Like, it was really convenient all the time.
It is sometimes better for hopping than for rope dropping. I will say that, but that's a whole nother debate we could have for hours and hours and hours. So, Pop Century, did you find yourself doing anything differently at Pop Century now that you've stayed there quite a few times?
What else would I do differently?
I don't know, just using the food court better or anything. You know your way around better? Like, have you gotten lost walking to the buildings?
I don't know why they designed it the way they did, but I'm really bad at getting around Pop Century.
Especially within the building, right? Is that the hardest part, or is it building to building?
Getting to the building is just...
You've stayed there 4 times this summer.
I'm aware, okay? I'm aware. It's bad. But when I was there with Elena over the 4th of July weekend, she knew how to get to the room. I did not. And this time we were in the 90s, so about as far away as you can get from civilization. Yes. And that was rough. I finally figured it out on like the last day, but Alexis and I didn't like meet until we got to the room, and so I got to the room before her and saw that she was on the bus. She took the Mears bus. And so she's on the bus. She got here. I saw that she got there, and then I got in the shower, and she still wasn't in the room when I got out of the shower, and I was like,
"Yeah, the bus isn't always the fastest, but as
at the resort."
Oh, looking on, gotcha. Happens. I will say, from the airport to a resort for a solo college female traveler, I think the bus is a splendid idea.
That's what Elena also did. But then when we had a group of people, they split an Uber because there were 4 of them. So it makes more sense money-wise. Right.
And then you have more than one of you with an Uber, which also makes sense. So, Pop Century, did you have, out of your 4 different stays, which I don't even remember which part of Pop Century we stayed in back in May. I think we were in the 70s. We were in the 70s. Yeah. Did you have a favorite building or area?
Things that aren't 5 million miles away, so not the 90s. I think I had the 80s with Elena and the 70s with you, and they're about the same. I got lost the same amount either way.
Oh, you stayed at Art one time, so it was 3 times at Pop, once at Art.
Yeah, Art was great. We had a Lion King suite, and we were directly next to the Skyliner, so I couldn't get lost there.
Nice. All right, so what did you eat on this trip, and was the planning a little different than when you went with your group of friends, when it was just you and one other?
Yeah, I mean, the planning was very different because there's only one person, and it was also a shorter trip by a whole day than when I was with Elena and when I was with my group. So we decided that we were going to eat at Ohana the first night because I wanted Ohana.
And you had no park tickets.
And we had no park ticket. Well, I had a park ticket, obviously.
Well, yeah.
She didn't have a park ticket. And we both got to the room at about 5. Our reservation was for like 6:40 for Ohana. So we also decided we were going to dress up to go to Ohana because I wanted a picture with the castle in a nice dress. And I wasn't going to the parks for the day, and it wasn't hot outside. So we decided to do that. We got some lovely PhotoPass pictures in the Polynesian, which was very lucky.
I didn't know they did that.
I didn't either.
So they were out back of the Polynesian or in the lobby? Where at?
Yeah.
Just in the lobby.
Just in the lobby at the, like, right where you wait for Ohana. I was like, we're going to go take these. Yep. Perfect timing. And then we had Ohana. And now, it was fantastic.
When you got there to park, they gave you a little piece of paper, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They gave us a paper that said you can only be here for 3 hours, and you're supposed to put it in your windshield so that they know that you're only there for 3 hours. Granted, there's nothing stopping you from not putting it in your windshield.
Well, the people that are staying on property, they have their license plate number, dear.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
I put it in my windshield, and we were gone after 3 hours. But, yeah, they're redoing that parking lot, and it's not
Still
fun.
a hot mess.
Not fun to drive in.
They finished the bus stop, unlike when we were there in May, and the buses were just picking people up in front of the hotel.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah.
So, Ohana, did your roommate like the food?
Yes, she loved it, as everyone who has some brain cells should. It was fantastic. One thing I noticed, there was a lot more kids than normal there because of the Kids Eat Free dining plan, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. But I was surrounded by 5-year-olds, and it's not exactly a 5-year-old friendly menu. As someone who eats like a 5-year-old.
When you were, you probably didn't go, well, let's see. You would have been 5 or 7 the first time we went, and you had chicken strips and mac and cheese.
Yeah.
So they take care of that.
Yeah, they fed kids chicken strips and mac and cheese around me. But I just looked around and was like, that's a lot of children eating chicken strips.
I'm pretty confident there's chicken strips and mac and cheese in Polynesia, so it's authentic.
Yeah. For sure. No.
For sure.
We loved Ohana, as everyone does.
Good. That's good. I'm glad that was a win. And what else did you do after dinner? Just go back to the resort, chat, and go to bed?
We took some pictures on the beach without stepping on the beach because I hate sand.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Anakin.
Yeah, I hate sand. And then we drove back to the resort, bought some sunblock because I forgot the sunblock, and then just went back and went to bed.
Did Alexis not bring sunblock, or was she counting on you?
She was counting on me.
She strikes me as a needing sunblock sort of person, too.
Yeah, the red hair doesn't exactly
help. No. All right, so that was your first dinner. Do any other sit-down meals on this short trip, or was it all go, 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 park, park, park?
No, we didn't have any other sit-downs because only 2 days.
Yeah.
Haven't been to Disney in memory, so we were just we decided to just go for it.
But with Ohana that first night, without a park ticket, she got to see some theming, got to eat a really nice meal that you don't really see elsewhere, and then got to see a castle from the beach, right? And some pictures. Did she enjoy just seeing the Polynesian?
Yeah.
Was it kind of like, why aren't we staying here?
I don't know. She knows how much money we have.
Someday, guys. That's why you work hard in school.
That's the comments I've heard from all of my engineering friends that have come to Disney. Someday we will stay there.
That's why you study the wee hours of the morning, night turning into morning, right? So someday you can stay at the Polynesian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she was in Hawaii over the summer, in September for her sister's wedding.
Oh, that's right.
So she enjoyed that. She thought it was very on theme, very good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And so counter services, what did anything stick out? You don't have to tell us every little thing you eat, but anything. What did you go to the same places that you take everybody to? Columbia Harbor House and Columbia Harbor House.
We went to Columbia Harbor House.
Okay.
And not Cosmic Rays. And
nor should you.
We went to Connections. Not my favorite.
Yeah. Did they have the paper plates already when you went, or was it?
Yes, it was paper.
Do you remember when Connections opened and the pizza was like decent, and they had like multiple burgers with flavor?
No, I don't remember that actually. I do remember I got the pizza and it was very greasy.
This time.
No, this time I got chicken strips because I don't eat their pizza.
Well, they didn't have chicken strips back in the day. They had chicken skewers, which were really good on the kids' meal, and they got rid of those.
I don't think those are there anymore now.
No, they got rid of them. I've eaten them.
We had Connections and Columbia Harbor House and Backlot Express.
So Connections in Epcot, in the front half of the park. Backlot Express over by Indiana Jones and Star Tours in Hollywood Studios. What did you get at Backlot Express? Wait, let me guess. Chicken strips?
Yep. And you know what my travel companion also got?
Chicken strips?
Every meal.
Yeah, okay. Not shocked. I mean, she ate Ohana, though. So, yeah. But, picky eaters can do Ohana pretty well. So, the cool thing about both places you went, Connections and Backlot Express, is refillable drinks if you get a drink. Columbia Harbor House, no. There's no refillable drinks anywhere in the Magic Kingdom because somebody would just sit there and drink soda for 12 hours or something weird.
Sure.
Magic Kingdom has more weird people in it, but yeah. All right, so you ate food. Any particular snacks that you had to get on this trip?
I got my school bread finally.
School bread? Did you have to fight someone for it?
No, but there was a fight.
Tell us about the fight.
I couldn't see a lot of it. I'm too short, but I couldn't see. I couldn't.
And
really
you didn't
see.
have Elena with you to see over people either.
No, I had Alexis saving a table for us in the back, so I didn't even have a semi-tall person. So I was looking and I was like, "There's a fight," and then they kicked us out of the line and put us outside.
So they were fighting over school bread? Like, how do you even fight over school bread?
I don't know. I'm very confused. Drinking around the world was not going well for them.
You gotta be careful, folks. Gotta be careful. So you had your school bread. Did you share that with Alexis? Is that kind of how you were doing snacks, or did you get two different things? Or
well, I gave her the option of sharing it, and she didn't want to. So she went and got gelato from Italy.
Oh, okay.
That's also what Elena got when I was with Elena over the 4th of July.
I get it. It's a known a known thing to people, like gelato. We don't see gelato in the Midwest anywhere, really. Yeah. So I get it. But, if you don't like coconut and you're with somebody that has to have school bread, get the cinnamon roll at the bakery in Norway. I'm not going to say the name of the bakery in Norway because I can't.
Yeah, that was my suggestion to both of them. They both don't like coconut. So.
And if you want less filling but more sweet, then the troll horn is the way to go. Mm-hmm. You've had that before when you were little.
I was with Elena over spring break last year, she got the troll horn, and apparently she wanted gelato this time.
Yeah.
But both of those times, I sent them on their own way to get gelato, and then we met in America.
And they made it back.
They did. So, well, Alexis, not really. But we met in America, and I tracked them down if they got lost.
Well, that's good. That's what Life 360 is for.
Correct.
Any other snacks other than the school bread?
We got confectionery, marshmallow wands that are no longer wands.
Yeah, isn't that sad? You no longer get a twisty straw like when you were a child.
I miss the Mickey straw or the straw. Yeah. I was really sad. Granted, I'm sure we had a ton, and most of them ended up in the trash.
Well, they're you can't actually clean them, right?
Yeah, no. There's a lot of marshmallow in there. That's a no. But yeah, we got confectionery. We got shakes from Anti-Gravity's one night.
Did you get a fancy shake or just like chocolate vanilla?
I got a chocolate shake. She got a fancy shake. Don't have to make
the Buzz Lightyear lime float. Oh, that was so good. Do you remember when I got that and changed my mood?
I was very concerned.
Changed the day.
Okay, sure. But yeah, I think that was. Oh, and we got a Jack cookie one day.
Those are good. It's been a long time since I've had one of those.
And so we split that.
I'm due for a Jack Nom Nom cookie at Hollywood Studios.
It was very good, yes. And we had it while we waited for Fantasmic.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the parks on this trip report. You had rope drops, you had lightning lanes. 2 days. What was your first rope drop?
So we were originally going to rope drop Hollywood and not go to Animal at all. And then we were like, passes are a little late. And by we, I mean I. Our Hollywood fast passes are a little late. So we're going to go rope drop Animal and just ride Everest.
So was this the one that Jeannie made the lightning lanes for you? So shout out to No, that was the group of 6.
That was the group one, yeah.
Anyway, shout out to Jeannie Raises for helping with lightning lanes this summer.
Yes, appreciate it. I don't have service at work. But yeah, so we rope dropped Animal Kingdom and did Everest 3 times, and we were on the rope for rope drop. Not that that's hard for Everest, but there early enough to see the rope drop. There was no rope.
Was Everest open this time?
It was open this time, which did not ruin our plans. So we rode it 3 times. Yeah. And after this point, Alexis informed me she had motion sickness sometimes.
Sometimes? She did that 3 times and she walked off? She doesn't have motion sickness. She has cumulative something. That's not...
Well, we'll get to that later. And then...
So you're going backwards. If you have motion sickness, you're just done. You're sitting on a bench looking like you're sad. Trust me.
That was kind of my response. But later I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're dying. Got it. Cool. But so we rode Everest, and then we made the obligatory stop to Pandora to see the structures because we're engineering students.
But did you go on the ride, though?
Nope.
You didn't go on Flight of Passage. You just wandered in
and stared.
to look at mountains.
Islands, yes.
And
10 minutes. Yeah.
Discussed how they did it.
Yes. I know what my friends want.
So, and those conversations aren't like other people were like, how'd they do that? It's, I wonder if they use this or that.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it's not moving or on fire, so what's the big deal? It's static structures in Florida. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Big deal. They're floating.
Anyway, we went and got a picture then and headed out to...
You only went on Everest.
Correct.
Okay. This is how Sam travels. Got it. All right. Continue on.
It's only a 2-day trip. And then we went to... we got on a bus back to Pop, or actually it was bus to Animation, Art of Animation, and then we rode the Skyliner to Hollywood.
Why not just the direct bus to Hollywood?
Because it doesn't open until 10 a.m. and it was...
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I asked the questions. Now everyone knows.
Yeah. So that bus, I am very aware that the direct buses to and from the parks don't open till 10 a.m. So
because what crazy person would be hopping at 9:45?
We actually hopped at 8 a.m. But yeah. So we
just used early entry.
Correct.
And then you hopped to a park that wasn't even open yet. Their early entry is at 8:30.
Yeah. So
gotta ask, did you debate an Uber?
I did. And then I went,
okay.
We're a little late already to hit the road trap. So we got on the bus. Kind of thought it'd be faster, but then our bus driver got lost. So it was a slight issue.
Also, question. Why didn't you just get on a bus to Caribbean Beach and get off at
because there was
Jamaica?
an RV bus sitting right there.
Okay, I'll allow it. Continue.
I haven't done that, and so I wasn't 100% sure where the bus dropped you off in relation to the Skyliner.
It's a moderate, so all the places.
Yeah, I realized that after we got lost on the bus.
Also, though, at that time of day, everybody's getting on to go, right? So I would worry that they'd fill up and then just skip the other stops, right?
Yeah. So
that happens.
Yeah, so we got on the Art of Animation bus that was sitting there, left 2 seconds after we got on. Bus got a little lost.
They're not going to wait for people at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, so bus got a little lost. We got to Art, walked over to the Skyliner, got on the Skyliner at like 8:20. Skyliner then stopped moving for a bit too long. And so we got to Hollywood at 8:55 a.m. Yeah, it was... transportation problems.
So did you get ahead of the day guests then?
We did get ahead of the not early entry guests.
You got in. That's a pretty great time to get in line for something at 8:50, 8:55.
And see, it would have been a great time because we were going to go get in line for Mickey and Minnie's.
Okay.
But it's down. And so in the detour time, we got passed by a couple of day guests, but not all of them. So we passed a good portion of the Toy Story people and went and rode Mania.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And then we did Millennium Falcon, I think. And
what planet did you go to?
I was the left engineer. I picked Coruscant. I always pick Coruscant because it gives people the most things to hit.
Yeah, why be nice to the pilots?
No, especially because the pilots were adults.
Oh, did you yell at them?
I did not yell at the adults.
Oh,
I thought about it. I'm pretty sure we unlocked a new level of bad. It was bad. It was impressively bad. And there was a big I hadn't seen this one. There was a big red exclamation point. Don't go here. We went through said red exclamation point. I don't recall this any of our other adventures on Coruscant, so that was fun.
Awesome.
Unlocked a new level of bad for sure. But yeah, did Millennium Falcon, and then knocked out our fast passes, Rockin' Toy Story, and Mania again. Yeah. So very, very productive. Did pretty much every ride in Hollywood. Did Mickey and Minnie Standby at one point. It was only like 15 minutes. So
park crowds have been not too crazy this summer.
Yeah, it was not too crazy. I was expecting way worse. I've seen a lot worse at every other trip I've been on in the last 10 years.
So you ate at Backlot Express. Where did you have dinner?
We had dinner at Connections that day.
Oh, you hopped again. Okay, so we're about ready to hop.
We got lunch, and then we did our last fast pass, which was Tower, right after lunch, which confuses a lot of people. We had a great time. We're young. We don't have issues.
So you ate at Backlot, did Tower, and then hopped.
Yes, because that was when our fast passes fell. And so then
Lightning Lanes, but whatever.
Same thing. I got Alexis on fast passes too, so I got another one. And then one time she asked me, "Why are we going in a place that says Lightning Lane? What does that mean?" I'm not responsible for that.
What a tour guide you are.
I really am. I'm a great tour guide. And then we hopped to Epcot. We took the friendship boat.
Nice.
All the modes of transportation.
Yeah. Did you break down the engineering of said waterways and things like that?
What do you mean?
You weren't marveling at the civil engineering going on in the waterways of Florida in Disney World?
No, we don't like
You go over a road at one point.
Not on the friendship boat?
Yeah, you do. Right before you get to Epcot.
Oh. Who cares?
So they're folks what they think of civil engineering, just for the record. Okay.
We did marvel at how Mickey and Minnie's track. Oh, we also did a Rise of Resistance fast pass.
Little detail.
Little minor thing. Yeah. We marveled at how those tracks work. Then we friendship boated to Epcot. Did some things at Epcot. Got our lovely school bread snacks / gelato. Saw the Voices of Liberty, as always. Must see the Voices of Liberty every trip. And Alexis does band with me, and so we also stopped for all of the live music things because why not? There was the I don't remember what they call themselves. The band in Hollywood that is 4 whole people. It's like a jazz kind of band. Yeah,
I don't know their name either.
They say it, but yeah. So we stopped for them. We had a great time with all of the lovely all the live music at Disney. So
it's what makes Disney better than don't call it a Six Flags, please, ever. It's not just a theme park.
No.
It's so much more.
I mean, it's a theme park. I don't consider the other ones theme park.
So what did you do that evening? You hop back to Fantasmic or hop to Happily Ever After or something even weirder?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Parks in one day. At midday, we were like, we have time to take a nap if we'd like to take a nap. But for some reason, we were both very awake, which is strange for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just kept going.
Okay.
We slowed down a lot at Epcot. We didn't do a ton at Epcot.
Epcot is meant to be slower.
Yeah.
Try to tell your mother that, but it's meant to be slower.
Yeah. Also, when it's the heat of the day and you're in the World Showcase, it's not
Painful.
a fast time. It's terrible. Yeah. And
Did
then we
you
also
make Did you make any of your friends this summer watch the China movie?
absolutely not. There's no seats. If there were seats, maybe.
It's so
Alexis
bad.
would have had a great time making fun of it.
It's
But
kind of what made me ask that.
we did get on Spaceship Earth at one point on this first day, and it broke down for 20 minutes. And we were at the point on Spaceship Earth where it's like all the different forms of media right before the TV with the moon landing.
Yeah.
And so we had the radio and the movie news.
In the past.
Yeah, and so the radio, I know very well that the radio is talking about Amelia Earhart
Mm-hmm.
landing safely across the Atlantic.
Yes. She should have stopped there.
For 20 minutes. 20 minutes of the same loop. I don't recommend that, that's for sure.
That's what they force Purdue students to listen to at orientation.
Yeah, we did have a great time making fun of that.
I know I have some Purdue listeners that always love it when I say stuff, but it's just so easy.
Alexis also toured Purdue because she's also aerospace engineering. And yeah, we both have the same opinions on the level.
It's not for everybody. It's great if you go there, and it's great if it's for you. But I
think the campus sucks the soul out of me and Alexis when we toured, so we're good.
I just enjoyed walking in front of the little coffee robots. So yeah, they probably forced the Amelia Earhart quote or radio thing. Yeah, it's indoctrination. Anyway,
yeah.
So you did get off it eventually.
We did, yeah, and it went all the way through. I was kind of hoping for an evac at this point, but no.
But no luck.
No luck. So then we went on a lovely monorail ride to the Magic Kingdom. After we got dinner at Connections, we rode our Guardians Fast Pass.
Okay.
Right after dinner at Connections.
Motion sickness, but gonna go on Tower after lunch and Guardians after dinner.
I skipped the part where she like almost passed out in the middle of the morning. So
did you have to get her a Diet Coke or something?
No, she just kind of sat down as we were walking to the Skyliner.
I've done that before.
Transportation problems. I know you've done that before. Yeah. Remy was not good.
Remy's a weird kind of motion, so I can see how that gets you, but not Everest.
Yeah, and we didn't do Star Tours because when she went to Universal recently, that was bad. Those
okay, so no motion simulator, so no
3D motion simulators.
Okay.
We avoided those, all one of them.
Good thing you skipped Zootopia, Better Zootgether.
Yeah.
It's not motion simulator, people. I'm just making fun of it.
It's a something. Yeah. But
okay.
We had lightning lanes for almost everything we did.
So did you get some lightning lanes at Magic Kingdom or just go for the fireworks?
We got some lightning lanes at Magic Kingdom. It started raining right before fireworks, and so we seek shelter on rides because people weren't going to be waiting for fireworks in the rain. So we just went and rode some rides. We did Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, did lots of things. And then I also used the lovely hack of booking the fast passes for the outdoor rides so that they turned into anything fast passes. And then we could use them when it was done raining.
Yeah. So, solid.
Thank you. Learn from the best.
So what did Alexis think of Happily Ever After?
She loved it. It was great. She could see it. We had really good spots.
Yeah? Because of the rain clearing people out?
And then we also waited until the Starlight Parade went by, and then we filled in the space that it left. So
got in the road. Then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Stole the road spot. It was a good spot. We got there at like 9:20 and filled in that spot at 9:25. It worked out pretty good. Did that with Elena too. It was good.
Nice.
Yeah, and we had a great time watching Happily Ever After. Then we went and rode some more rides. And then we headed back to the resort.
All right. So you slept for about an hour or two. Where did you rope drop the next day?
We got 7 hours of sleep.
Okay.
We got back by midnight. And then,
okay.
And then we didn't have to leave the room till 7:30.
The buses were moving pretty good then that night after fireworks.
Moving very good. Granted, we were there till 11, but
that helps.
Yeah. And then we rope drop Magic the next day. We rode Space, and that was also one of the days that our bus driver got lost.
I don't understand.
I don't know what was going on, but they tried to go to Epcot instead of Magic. And we were at the front of the bus, and so standing like the very last people to get on. And so Alexis and I were just looking at each other because she knew we weren't going to the right place, which is honestly just, it was sad. But we got there. We got there. We made it for rope drop. We got on Space relatively fast. Then we did our second rope drop at Tiana's.
Okay.
And Tiana's wasn't open immediately at 9.
Not shocking.
No.
That's common. If it takes longer to get Tiana's ready, I don't know, maybe have the cast members show up a little earlier to get it ready. It's always delayed.
I knew it was going to be delayed, but probably like 5 to 10 minutes. And we weren't fast enough to get in line for Thunder in a reasonable time. Okay. And had a Thunder Fast Pass for later. So we just decided to ride Tiana's, wait for it to open for a couple minutes. And it opened after 5 minutes. We got on it and off of it before 9:30. And it's a 20-minute ride, so it's not like a short ride either. But yeah,
it's
and then
12-minute ride.
20.
It is 12.
It's 20 when you have to stop for all the logs.
Okay, that's different. Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, so we did some fast passes. We had a Thunder, a Jungle Cruise, not a Jungle Cruise fast pass. We got a Jungle Cruise later, and then Buzz as well, which we'd done most things the day before.
How's Buzz going score-wise? Getting better?
So Alexis destroyed me on the first time.
Okay.
And it was very sad and embarrassing. But no, I have not gotten a lot better. Only like 500. I've hit 500 on a really good day. Yeah, and then Alexis is over here getting like 800.
Okay.
Yeah, so not going better. I've had a lot of practice too. Like I've ridden it twice a trip.
Okay, so Sam's not gonna help rope drop Bruce get any better.
No. This was also the point where after Buzz, we went and we got some I'm Celebrating buttons that said half a rocket scientist.
It took you that long, huh?
Well, I kind of forgot. Be so honest. And then we were just kind of going, and there was no like convenient time to stop because we didn't do shopping. Because I hate shopping, she hates shopping,
I was gonna say it doesn't surprise me, but normal people do shop on vacation.
Yes, and I did a lot of it the last one. And
you were not normal, just to reiterate.
I know I'm not normal, but yeah, and so I finally was like, oh. I should get my Galactic Hero button. Oh, wait, no Galactic Hero, but I'm half a rocket scientist. So we got those buttons. We went and got some PhotoPass pictures. Highly recommend getting a button that says half a rocket scientist.
Yeah. Should I just arbitrarily?
You could get one that says.
What if I wrote really small? I know a half a rocket scientist.
So none of them could read it. So they were all just asking what it said.
It's fun too.
Yeah. And then we hopped to Epcot on monorail after that because we'd done pretty much everything we wanted to do at Magic. And we went to Epcot. It started downpouring on us. Torrential downpour in the afternoon, as it is always in Florida. But we had our lovely 5-cent ponchos from Amazon.
Nice.
So.
Did you run out of 5-cent ponchos?
I have 2 left.
Perfect for you and Mom next week.
Yeah. I used a lot of ponchos this summer because it rains.
I told you, buy a big thing from Amazon and you're set.
Yeah, it worked pretty well. But yeah, it started downpouring, so we went and got on Figment because we were in line for Test Track. And then
that's not going to work.
And I need them to just cover that that ride.
Why? Why is it not covered? It doesn't need to.
We did it. It doesn't have to be completely outside. It rains in Florida. Like, I don't know who let them do that engineering wise, but they should not have a job. They're done. They're just done for. But yeah. So we were in line. We were about to get on. We were waiting standby too. And so we got a fast pass for whatever in Epcot, but we were about to leave Epcot right after that. And so then it started downpouring. So we went and got on Figment, and then we walked to Ratatouille, did Ratatouille, almost killed Alexis, and then we got on the Skyliner back to the resort because we had done shopping at Creations.
Okay, yeah.
They could have picked some different names.
Yeah.
And we wanted to drop our stuff off at the room, so we dropped it off at the room, and then we Skyliner to Hollywood.
Okay.
Some more rides, and then we watched Fantasmic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that wraps up the trip. So, out of all your trips this summer, anything you still didn't do that you wish you had done?
I don't have anything I wish I'd done. And I don't think anybody I was with did.
Okay.
I had 4 trips so far.
Yeah.
5.
And you got a couple days in the park coming up with Mom when she comes down to pick you up, so to speak. And then back home. We're going to kind of talk a little bit about what it's like living down there in the after show and maybe some follow-up questions, some of your trips. Thank you so much for being kind of the junior reporter this summer from Disney World.
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm a junior anymore, but okay.
I mean, compared to Lauren and I, you're still a junior reporter. We're old.
Yeah, you are a little old.
Compared to you.
Just in general. But yeah.
When I go on my rope drop radio trip, I feel like I need to make up funny I'm celebrating buttons for everybody that is in the group.
You can definitely do that. I don't think you can be half a rocket scientist and then having a past person going, what does that mean? And
I could probably put I'm celebrating surviving parasitic diarrhea and give that to somebody to wear. Do you think
that would be a thing?
Things like that. That's where my brain goes.
You could definitely do that. I don't think you're going to beat that PhotoPass person that went, what's that? Okay, now I'm going to have you pose as a rocket and a scientist. Yep. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen said picture.
Okay, well,
you're going to text that picture to Lauren and make sure she posts it. That picture needs to be sent to the social media manager.
I'll allow it.
Okay. It should be waking up in Italy going, what is this picture? It'll be great. All right. Well, make sure to follow Rope Drop Radio on social media at Rope Drop Radio on all the things. And it's www.ropedroppod.com. Check out our website for other things. Also, trips coming up. Springtime surprise, guys. It's a great time of year to go. April 8th through the 11th. Come cheer. If you're not registered, come cheer. You can cheer around Epcot, around Hollywood Studios. There's the walkway between Boardwalk and Hollywood Studios early in the morning, and then still get to what you're rope dropping if you're over in that vicinity. And you can yell at me to run faster, or maybe get me an energy drink. I don't drink energy drinks. That'd be bad for the heart. For me, I can't. I'm not supposed to. Anyway. I don't know. You guys know what I like. A Diet Mountain Dew on the course. Oh my gosh. If somebody handed me a Diet Mountain Dew on the course, it'd be my hero. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic. Sam, this is what I do.
This is why you can't have energy drinks.
We were talking about trains of thought earlier before we started recording, and I don't have a train of thought. I have a bus system because it just can go anywhere. It's no tracks.
And get lost.
So if you're wanting to head down for Springtime Surprise or any other trip, reach out to our friends at Touring and Cruises for a free, no obligation quote. They're all happy to help you. Or You can fly on down there on Breeze, not really an or, and you can fly down on Breeze Airways from Lincoln Airport out of Nebraska. Lincoln, Nebraska, direct flights to Orlando. Crazy, right? But they have it, and it's wonderful. Going to be flying it for the rope drop trip coming up in a couple weeks. Can't wait for that. Excellent experience. So we're going to get to the after show on Patreon. If you want to hear what more we have to say, if you want to just check it out for a little while, you can check it out month by month or sign up for a whole year and get a little discount when you sign up for a whole year over on Patreon. So for Sam, I'm Doug. This has been another Rope Drop Radio.